Hello Capricorn and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading, Capricorn. Let's see what are your main energies. It's the star. You've got this star card, right? It's all about something in the future. It's also about, some. Okay. I think you are feeling a little unsure about what is there in the future for you, little concerned, little stressed, a little worried as to what is the future holding for you, or for some of you it's a wish which is yet to manifest, and you're stressed and worried whether the wish will manifest, what you're looking for, whatever you're looking at, will it happen, will it not happen, will it come true. So those are the kind of concerns you're having, a little unsurety, I would say, and whether or not whatever your plans are, whatever you are looking at, is it going to happen? Is the universe going to reward you? Is it also a card of being inspired by something? So see how it is working for you. Are you I mean, the concern is that whatever you're looking at, whatever you're wishing for, whatever you feel inspired by, will that happen, will that not happen, and if it is happening, then how is it panning out, those kind of things. Now let's start your clarifying these, and we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, it's a card of fear, insecurity. It's also in connection with these two cards. So there is fear, there is insecurity. Will it work? Should I leave something? If you feel that something is not panning out the way you had thought it would, you're also thinking about moving away from a particular situation. Speaking of moving away, we have the Six of Swords. So yes, I feel that you could be having a few doubts, or like I said, some insecurity, and you would like to move away. We have the Six of Pentacles. Probably you're not getting what you wanted, Capricorn. It's like you had a certain goal in mind, you had a certain outcome in mind, you thought things are probably going to go in that way, but I think you've either not received too much in terms of reciprocation, or whatever you have received is peanuts. Let's say you consider it peanuts, right? But you have got something which which you feel is not really, this is not what I want, this is not enough, this is not what I'm worthy of, right? So now, having had that experience, you are wondering whether you should stay on or you should move on. We have the Ace of Cups here, and I do feel that for quite a few of you, you've decided to put an end to this entire chapter because you feel a little shortchanged. You feel that you've not been given your worth, and having realized that, you're feeling very happy that finally I figured out, because you could have been waiting for some kind of response coming your way, a little outcome, a little result of whatever you have been doing, and when the result came, you realize that this is not what you want to do. So maybe initially also with the Star card over here, when you were inspired to do this, when you were looking at doing something, you tried it and you thought that, let me see how it pans out, whether I'll go ahead with it or I should not go ahead with it. So you got your sign, and you realize that what you're getting is not enough, and that is the reason you're probably feeling happy and at a little content and optimistic that whatever however you were seeing the situation with the stars, you could see in the future that probably you had your doubts whether this is really going to pan out for you very well and for the long term. So you've realized that you were right, and you're kind of feeling, because this is also a card of intuition, right? Princess of Wands and the Temperance. So yeah, you feel that this kind of creativity, whatever you've been working, whatever work you've been doing, and whatever you started out, and whatever you thought would be what it was, is really not up to the mark. And with the Temperance card over here, now that you have decided to end it for yourself, you've realized that now there is of course something has moved out and you've ended something. So now a new balance is coming in your life. Maybe there's a lot more harmony and peace in your life, because whatever it was causing stress. Maybe there were a lot of rumors, there was a lot of gossip mongering. Yeah, people doing things behind one's back and things like that. So you were constantly on the guard, you were constantly on the watch that what are people doing, are they secretly, working behind you and trying to put you down, pull you down. Some of you could be experiencing that as well. Taking all that into consideration, I think, Capricorn, you're feeling very happy that you decided to call it quits, and now you seem to be in a better energy, in a better flow, right? You feel at peace. Okay, you feel that, yeah, you got what you had, what you thought, yeah, this is what it's going to be like, so I might as well move out, I might as well, put an end to this, and that is giving you a lot of peace of mind and happiness. Now let's see what's in your present. You have got the Death card. So yes, final end to this entire situation. And for those of you, where you started, putting an end to the situation, in the present, you are going to like make a clean sweep. Nothing of the past is going to stay, and which brings about a transformation in your life, a change in your life. Because when something goes away, it means that something new is knocking on the door. So you need to wind this up before you open the door to whatever is coming your way. And that is a transition also you're going. Some of you are ending, and what is beginning, that is also there. But it's like a complete end to whatever has been happening. 8 of Wands. Speaking of a knock on the door, energy is coming really, really quickly towards you for something new. And for those of you where you're looking at putting a complete end to it, again, energy is it's like coming with full force towards you to help you wrap this up as quickly as possible, to wind this up without wasting any time. So see, how you are placed in with respect to this reading. Are you done with the ending, or you're in the midst of the ending? That is how the energy is working for you. Where those of you, you wound up everything, you see new things are coming for you. Even for the others, there is a new opportunity coming, but right now the energy is such that it is propelling you to wind up things really fast. 6 of Wands. And for some reason, you feel victorious, that you've managed to put an end to it, and other people also look at you with a lot of respect, and they look up to you, that you did this, you could manage to put an end to something which wasn't good. You come across as a leader in somebody's eyes, Capricorn. Somebody like really holds you in high regard, in high esteem, that you did the right thing, you did it the right way, you took the right decision. People looking up to you, and you yourself feeling victorious and good that you could overcome this situation, right? And we have the Judgment card. So there is you were looking at past events, and you continue to look at past events. I will get a little more on the Judgment, whether it is talking of just reviewing the past, or is there something else sorry, which needs to be addressed with the Judgment card. Let me get that. But by and large for you, it is all about looking back at the past, and making taking your lessons from what has happened, from what you have experienced, from what you have learned, so that you keep them in mind. And for those of you, it is also a past pattern which came up for a final review, like whatever you experienced, Capricorn, it was a recurring pattern in your life. It came up once more, and once more you repeated that pattern, but to learn your final lessons, that all right, this is probably the 4th time or the 5th time something like this has happened. Now onwards, I am not going to entertain this. I have learnt my lesson, and I am going to put a complete end to it, so that this cycle is not repeated. Let me get a little more on the Judgment nonetheless. Right, you have looked at the past to get your clarity that this pattern has been recurring, it's been repeating, it's been coming up again and again, and now you've seen the pattern for yourself, Capricorn, and now you realize that you're not going back to it. Okay, what does this card want to say? 5 of Swords. Yeah, it was not an unpleasant one. It wasn't a pleasant one. It was a very unpleasant, but you have realized this is you, Capricorn. You are moving away, feeling victorious, having overcome people who were petty, mean, backbiting, backstabbing, petty people. You have realized that you're way better than them, you're far better than them. You don't adopt these kind of cheap guerrilla tactics to keep the discord going, to keep the pot boiling, right? You know that you're better than them, and you've finally given it back to them, and now you have moved on, Capricorn. Now let me see what is coming up for Capricorn. Strength. Let's see what the Strength card is about. The Chariot. All right, now you know that you have to move forward, right? And that is, see, Strength and the Chariot, two major arcana cards. The universe is telling you that hold on, and now you need to brace yourself and move forward. I'll get a little more on this Chariot as well. You need to move forward, and you need to be a little gather your strength, gather your courage, rein in your energies, rein in so to say, the Chariot and the horses, to see where you would like to go. Maybe some of you are not very clear where you want to head. Maybe some of you are very clear. So those of you who are very clear, you're just picking up and gathering your strength and moving on, right? Those of you who are a little unsure or a little doubtful, you're heading towards you're heading towards a path where which is meant for you. Something has been cut away from you, and now you need to travel another path, a new road, something which is very, very new, right? With the Justice card, the balance is coming into the situation, and if you are not sure where you're heading, with the Justice card, I do feel that the universe is planning something for you. Those of you who figured it out, even for you, the message is that just allow for changes to come in. Even though you have set out on your path, even though you know where you want to go, a few changes are likely to come. There's going to be a turnaround in the situation. And those of you who are not sure where to go next, don't lose courage, don't lose hope. The universe is clearing your path for you. With the Justice, that's what I get, that the universe is clearing the path for you. Things are going to turn around for you, Capricorn, so that you know where to head. So you need to just wait a little, and these are all 4 major arcana cards. That means this situation is not in your hands, Capricorn. The universe has taken control of things. That's what I get from the Chariot, that the universe has taken control. It is going to steer you to your path. Even if you're not sure where you're going, even if you're sure where you're going, your path is going to be dictated by the universe, and it is going to be something for your own good. All right, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Speaking of your own good, yes, because this is something which is meant for you. It's going to give you prosperity. So those of you where you feel that you need to take a detour, you need to take a change is coming about, because it is for your own good, and don't resist those changes, Capricorn, because the universe is controlling your situation. I'll get you some guidance from the oracle as well. Okay, yeah, just give me a second. I'll just get my decide to take another deck for you. All right, so just a second. Thanks for waiting. Right, so let's see what messages are for Capricorn. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. So yes, you are stepping into something completely new, Capricorn. It would be a good idea to eat a little more fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, freshly cooked food, right? And that is going to bring about a change in your energy. It's going to live food, fresh food is something which kind of adds very nicely and beautifully to our own energy of growth, of purity, of there is fresh energy. It's not stale, it is not dead energy, right? It's going to make a lot of difference to you, and for you to pick up energy which is coming your way, and then admit your true feelings to yourself, and this is also going to help you. The moment there's a saying, we are what we eat. The moment you bring about this kind of freshness, this kind of life force in your food, a lot of things are going to clear up for you. You will see things for yourself. You will realize a few truths which were probably buried, hidden. Something comes up which is going to be very, very helpful for you in this path. So even though you have this Chariot, you have the Justice, these major arcana cards, the universe is giving you a little time to pause, to bring about just work with this while the universe is handling things for you, and then you will be in complete sync with the universal energies, and directing you to the path you're meant to be on. So just hold on with this. Focus on these cards, which will help you align with what the universe wants for you. I'll get you a card of outcome, Capricorn. We have the Hermit. Yes, it's a time, to reflect. It's a time to, take a breather. It's a time to, sit back and just, analyze a few things that are definitely coming up for you. That is why you're getting this card. With the tarot, we take a little peek into what's coming our way. So, there are changes coming. Things are going to take a different course. So you are also advised, take time to, reflect. Take it easy. Don't rush around. Don't force anything, because the energy is such which is taking you, which is helping you to take a relook at things. And whatever you get in your meditation, whatever messages you are getting, whatever your inner voice is trying to tell you and connect with you, so that it can prepare you for what the universe is bringing your way, right? So with that, Capricorn, I'll wrap up your reading. If you like the video and it connects with you, do give a thumbs up to this video. I really would appreciate that, as well as any comments and any feedback you would like to give. Thank you for watching.